Pick a public place, any place, a shopping mall, a school, your workplace, any place. And now, if you go to use the washroom, you have men's washroom and you have women's washroom. And now, the pearl of the Indian Ocean has women only compartments in cranes. Any idea why? Do you have any idea about the extent of sexual harassment against women in public transport? About 90% of women who use public transport in Sri Lanka are harassed in some point in their life. And out of that 90%, only 4% decides to speak out about it. Only 4%. 96% left unanswered. Why? It's embarrassing for women to speak out about it. Quite surprising. I mean, the man, he gets guilty, he just moves off. But for the women, for the woman who gets harassed, it's a dark stain for the rest of her life. Sri Lankan society, people. And that is why women are afraid to speak out. Because most of the time, even if they speak out, people ignore. I mean, I had personal notice in public transport where a woman decides to shout at the man who does something to her, and only a few people decide to act on it. Others just act as if nothing happened at all. And anyway, this separate women's only compartment thing, yeah, it might reduce the number of incidents. But is it a solution? No freaking way. Because whatever the step is, it may reduce. But still, women who use public transport are constantly in fear of sexual harassment. It's the attitude that needs changing. The common attitude of the society. Women being an object of interest. That is what needs changing. This might reduce, but it's not gonna stop. And that is where we should work. We should change this stupid mindset. And Sri Lanka, frankly, and yeah, most of the world, women are considered to be the weaker sex. Women are weak. At least that's what they think. So, if a man, a boy, does something that's considered to be not so strong, he's called a cheete. For those who don't know, cheete is a clothing material used by women. So, he's called a cheete. If a man or boy does something that is not considered to be strong, considered to be weak, he is equalized to a woman, to a girl. And to be a girl or a woman is to be weak. Well, all of those people who call women weak, have you ever had a bone broken? Remember the pain? That intensive, hard to bear pain? Well, your mother, who gave birth to you, experienced 3 times as much pain when she gave birth to you. Imagine, 3 times the pain we feel when a bone breaks is felt by every damn woman in every damn birth. And you're calling them weak. Seriously? So, it's this attitude that needs to change. Rules, regulations, laws, they can help, but only up to a certain extent. If you want to really prevent sexual harassment, not reduce by a small amount, prevent sexual harassments, it's the attitudes that need changing. It's the attitudes that need to be changed. So if there's something you can do, anything at all, do it. The next time you see some woman being harassed in public transport, please don't look the other way. Time to act, people. Women, to be honest, are extremely magical creatures. I mean, there are so many qualities they possess that we will never possess. Empathy, their ability to understand, their instincts, their ability to smile through all the pain and suffering that they go through. It's simply amazing. And it is time that we men really understand that, see through that, and start to respect them as the equals that they already are. Ladies, it's high time for you all to speak up for yourself. Don't be afraid. Yeah, you might be criticized. It's Sri Lanka. Yeah, you might be criticized, but still, speak out for yourself. You think that something is wrong? Tell it to the face. Are you being not treated fairly? Speak out. Unfair treatment? Lash out. Speak out. Voice your opinion. It's time that man being dominant and women being in the sidelines changed. Had centuries and centuries of women being in the sidelines. Now, it has to change. Speak out for yourselves. Stand up for yourselves. I mean, it would be amazing if all of us can feel as equal as we really are. Happy International Women's Day.